My hearty welcome to all students to this session on static methods. This also covers programming aspects related to static methods and variables. I hope all of you must have viewed my previous recorded session on static variables, which is prerequisite for this session. Apart from this, you must also know how to read input from end user through scanner object, how to display output to the console, Java program structure and compilation process. It's now time for programming. Hope you remember the example 1 given on fruit basket. Let us try to code to get total cost of the fruits using piece of Java code. Let me now switch to Notepad. Here is our class fruit. Name, shape, cost. These three variables are non-static variables. How do we know? There is no static keyword before these variables. Now, shop name, total fruit cost. These two variables are static variables because static keyword is used before declaration of these variables. Now, get fruit details. This method is non-static. Display total fruit cost. This method is static because we can clearly understand by the usage of static keyword before the method. Now what else we are doing? Let us see. Within the non-static method, we are using static variable total fruit cost. So it is accessible. Static variable is accessible within non-static method. Also, if we observe within the static method, static keyword or static variable is acceptable. So, static variables are accessible within static methods as well as non-static methods. You remember this. Now, what else we are doing here? Let us see the portion of the code which I commented here. Static void get shop name. Here I declared this particular method as a static method, and if you clearly observe, we are using S. S is non-static variable. S is an object of class scanner and it is non-static. So within the context of static method, we are trying to access non-static variable which is actually violating the rule. So if we remove these comments and try to execute the code, we are going to get an error. So as a summary of this particular program, we can understand that static variables are accessible within non-static methods as well as static methods. But static methods can only access static variables. They cannot access non-static variables. Hope this is clear. And another aspect that we must learn from this particular program, if you see here, we are accessing display total fruit cost method, which is a static method using the class name itself. Because as we studied in static variables, only one copy is going to be there even for static methods. If you remember, within a class, if a variable is declared as static, only one copy of that variable is going to be maintained. Similarly, even with the static methods, only one copy is going to be maintained and it is property of the class. And we can even access that using object. However, accessing a static method using the class name is more appropriate. With respect to program execution, if you see, here we are trying to create 6 fruits, F1, F2, F3, so on, F6. And for each of the fruit, we are calling get fruit details, because details like name of the fruit, shape of the fruit, cost of the fruit, etc. are belonging to each fruit individually. So I have to call that particular non-static method using only the object. However, if I want to call display total fruit cost, which is a static method, I need not call on a specific object. I can call it, because it is property of class, I can call it using the class name itself. And within the get fruit details method, if we see, we are trying to get name of the fruit and cost of the fruit. And once cost of a particular fruit is obtained, we are adding that cost to total fruit cost. Hope this is clear. Now let us try to execute this program and see what is the output. What is the name of our class? Fruit. Java C fruit.java. Good, it is compiled. Now let us try to execute Java fruit. It is asking enter fruit name you would like to purchase. I want papaya. Let me say it is 30 rupees. Enter fruit name you would like to purchase. Another fruit. I want watermelon. Recently we purchased this. It is costing around 100 rupees. And now it is saying total fruit cost purchased in our shop. If you observe, shop name fruit basket is also coming here. It is 130. Let us try to do small modification here. I am going to remove the comments that are there here to static method. Let us try to save again and try to execute this. Let us try to execute Java C fruit.java. What it says? Error. Non-static variables, variable S, cannot be referenced from a static context. Here, if you understand this, in a static method known as get shop name, we are trying to access non-static variable S. Let us proceed further. Whatever we learned in that particular piece of program, I am trying to summarize here. If you apply static keyword with any method, it is known as static method. A static method belongs to class rather than the object of the class. A static method can be invoked without the need for creating an instance of class. A static method can access static data member and can change the value of it. Restrictions for usage of static method. The static method cannot use non-static data member or call non-static method directly. Also, this keyword and super keyword, they cannot be used in static context, because obviously this is a pointer referencing to a particular object. Now it's homework time. Multiple doctors attending to multiple COVID-19 patients. So now use that example which was given in previous session on static variables and try to get total number of patients admitted into a particular hospital. Thank you very much. Hope you are clear on static methods. You can reach me out to my mail ID. Thank you so much.